You got yourself all ready for the beach. Towels packed, beach ball, umbrellas, everything. You lathered yourself up with this. Sunscreen all over the place. You sit down in your Tesla, you put your elbow down. Ah, crap. There's a big white splotch on your armrest now. What do? How do you clean it? Yeah, I don't know. That's a different video. I usually use baby wipes. But I'm going to show you how to protect this item in the first place from this. Got a new accessory from Basenor. I love the fact that they send me new stuff all the time to review and evaluate and check out. This is going to be installed right in front of you. I'm opening the box right now as we speak. I'm going to install this on the armrest. It's an armrest protector. Wait a week or so. We're going on a road trip. We're going to see how it holds up and see exactly if it's comfortable and all that stuff. This is a Basenor center armrest protector. Open this. Okay, so right away, it's soft. It's not the synthetic leather that you're used to on this center console, but it is still soft. All right, so let's put this bad boy on. This is the center armrest. I can actually see like a, I don't know, discoloration, indentation from my elbow throughout the years. This car is 4.5 years old. If you're one of those people that just doesn't want to deal with maybe the grueling summer of sunscreen on and off and cleaning it and all that sort of stuff, this is the cover from Basenor. You can see that. It's very rubbery. It's not as rigid. I thought this would be a hard plastic. It's not. It's a soft and bendable kind of rubber. Let's put this thing on. We're going to take it on a road trip and see how it holds up during a road trip. I'm going to see if my family even notices, because once we slip this on top, I think you won't even notice it's there. And it will definitely protect what's here. So if you're all about covering things on your Tesla, protecting things in the first place, you got a brand new one, this might be for you. So let's slide this into place. So the big part, you can see here, this big part goes towards the front. This small part goes towards the back. We're gonna get it around the edges here. I'll do a close-up of this. You can see how it just kind of molds right around the corners. It gets right up in the edge here. Okay, I think it's in place. It's around the edges. So here is the edge and how it forms around the edge right here. Right here, and around the side, around the edge here. And then how about the back? Does it interfere at all? Does it with the hinging? Nothing going on here. And here's how it looks in the back when lifting. Doesn't add any more bulk, doesn't really look any different, which is kind of what you're going for. You're just looking for the protection aspect of it. So I'm sliding my hand pretty aggressively back and forth on this, as if, you know, elbow and constant movement would do anything to see if it would slide off. And it moves slightly, but it's not going to come off. Not with just everyday use. Weird camera angle, I know, but as promised, we took this out on a 4-day road trip, Southern California to Northern California and back, and nobody in the family noticed it was any different than the OEM. That's the good news. If you are looking to retain the look of your Tesla right now, this is it, because nobody even noticed. Here's the deal. We're going to run it through a test, though. The dreaded Sunscreen Test. I'm going to take one for the team. I'm going to rub some of this on my elbow and arm. I'm going to lay my elbow on here and see what happens. So why would you get one of these things? A couple of reasons that came to mind, of course. 1, kids. 2, dogs in the back seat putting their paws up front to see, you know, what's going on and that kind of thing, scratching up the leather, or the vegan leather. I call it pleather. So you want to protect that from that. But this is kind of the main thing. You're out and about in the summer, you put sunscreen on, you're headed to the beach, and oh my gosh, there's white goo all over the place. Crap! Let's run it through that test and see if it can be cleaned up easily. All right, just gonna put a little dab on here. Luckily, this stuff smells pretty good. So this is 50 SPF, in case you're wondering. Gonna rub it on there good, like if I was going to the beach. It does smell good. This is like a pineapple or something, I don't know. Pina colada, let's go with that. So there you go. Elbow is nice and sunscreened. And then I've got 3 ways to try to clean it up. So let's get it in there nice and good. Okay, this is interesting. All right, so you can see that it's staining it, right? I mean, it's turning it a different color, or it's like oiling it up. The interesting part is it's not turning it white. Oop, I got some on the seat. Oh no, crap. Well, I'm gonna have to clean that up too. At first glance, after really rubbing in the sunscreen from my elbow to the Basenor center console protector, it actually doesn't look that bad even with the sunscreen. So I'm gonna hit it with what I think most people are gonna try to clean this with. And I recommend it for the seats as well, and that is baby wipes. I like to go with unscented, fragrance-free. These are from Target. Basically, this is how I wipe down my seats no matter what. It has nothing to do with sunscreen, or just gonna wipe it down with a baby wipe. And hopefully this cleans up just as easily as the seats do. But for whatever reason, the center console and sunscreen do not like each other under normal circumstances. So covering it up with this thing, probably a good idea. It's that easy to clean up. I have to be quite honest, I am not seeing any sunscreen stains on the Basenor center console cover. It's still wet, of course, but it didn't even look like it was staining it white to begin with. All right, there you go. It's all dry now, and I don't see any sign of sunscreen. So it's so easy to clean. All you need to use is baby wipes on this thing if you do get some sunscreen on this product. And just keep in mind, it's protecting your center console from the sunscreen itself. Very, very cool. I am impressed. I wasn't sure how this was going to clean up because it does have more grooves than the base leather does. So it's also very comfortable. We used it on the road trip, like I said, and nobody noticed the difference, but at the same time, I was thinking to myself, you know what, this is actually kind of nice. It's kind of comfortable. I like it. All right, so there's the original. That's what the original looks like from the factory. There's a stitching to prove it. And then this is what overlays on top. And that's kind of how it looks like. It's not fully installed there, but that's kind of the difference of the look. I could show you both A and B there. That's the difference there. If you want to keep the OEM look of your Tesla, especially the center console, this is the product to get. The Basenor center console protective cover. And it's more rubbery than it is plastic, if I could describe it without you actually feeling it. It's, you know, very pliable. It's very rubbery, very comfortable on road trips. And as we just noticed, very, very easy to clean. If you want to pick one up for yourself, we've got all the details down in the description. I'm very impressed. I am going to keep this on my car because I actually like it. So thank you to Basenor for sending this out to me. Definitely one of the accessories that I'm going to keep on my car because I find value in protecting the center console from whatever. If you like what we're doing here on the channel, it would mean the world to us if you hit the like button on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. We've got all kinds of stuff coming out on a weekly basis, from product reviews, road trips, tests, charging, you name it. We've got it all here on the channel. And as always, we appreciate you joining us, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Crap!